Okay guys, you are watching Grooming by Rudy. The question here is, do dander control shampoos really work? I'm a little iffy on stuff like that. I tend to not believe what things say until I put them to the test. And that's what we're doing today. We're gonna be using the Earthbath Shed Control shampoo, and we're gonna see if an actual shampoo helps with your dog shedding too much. Like I say, guys, to you, I am a realist. I won't recommend a product that I don't believe in. With any shampoo, I can tell you this much right now. A shed control shampoo is definitely not going to work unless you do the actual work. For example, if you just take your dog and you toss your dog in the tub thinking that by using a shed control shampoo, it's actually going to have your dog stop shedding, forget about it. That's not what this video is about. Just click off right now. In order to give the shampoo a fair test, we have to actually do what the bottle says, right? You got to read the instructions, guys, and do what the bottle says. And the bottle specifically says, brush out your dog and get the undercoat out and loosen up all the dander prior to the bath. And we mention that in all of our videos. If you're taking a dog like this and just putting it in the tub, and I know we repeat ourselves a lot, it's because, we get new people watching the show all the time. Yeah, you guys may have seen it, but other people watching haven't seen it. Look at that. With a few strokes, look at all the hair that I just pulled out of this beautiful black lab. Is the shed control going to help with this? I don't know. We're going to find out, though. Keep watching, because I want you guys to also make a decision on this. Because why should you buy something that doesn't really work, right? This is just a large greyhound comb that I'm using here on her. Now, you can use this, right? This is called a shedding blade. This helps, but I can tell you right now, with a shedding blade, this is more of a finishing tool, right? This is going to be a topical tool, and it does work, but you have to, you can't just use this tool, and you can't just use this tool, and you can't just use this tool, right? Or this one. You have to use all of these tools combined, okay? So you could see what this is doing. You see, it's pulling off what I already brushed out. You see? And it works great. You can see what the shedding blade does. You see that? See all that hair coming out? And this is all from the shedding blade. But prior to using the shedding blade, what you should be doing is you should be using a rake, loosen up the undercoat, right? Loosen up all that undercoat first, right? See, like right here, you got these thick spots where you kind of have to work that little undercoat out. Look at this. The shedding blade isn't going to get that out. You see, that's why this tool is not going to get that out. So what you have to do is you got to get in there with your rake or your comb, okay? Again, we're giving this shampoo a fair shot, and this is the way to do it. Okay, so now, see, now that I got all that thick undercoat out, that's a thick undercoat, right? Then what you can do is you can hit it with the brush, and hit it with the brush a little bit. Again, this is going to be more of a finishing tool. And you can get back to that shedding blade, and now the shedding blade will make more sense, because the shedding blade's kind of going to get out what the rake doesn't and what the brush doesn't. All these tools combined is what's going to help with the shedding. But what we're doing here is we're preparing this dog for the tub, and we're getting out as much undercoat, and we're loosening up all that dander. See all that dander? Look at all that dander coming off that dog. Look at this. It's terrible. And the reason for this, guys, is because the coat is just so dry. I can feel on my fingers how dry this coat is. I'll give you a little secret here. Part of the shed control shampoo is they rehydrate the coat, if they work. That would be the reason why. So you can really use a regular shampoo and use a good cream rinse or a good rehydrating shampoo, and that may help. But it says shed control on the bottle, so let's see what that actually does. She's shedding like a mad dog, and we're gonna fix her. Guys, this is gonna make dogs feel a lot better. You gotta do this. You have to do this. If you have a shedding breed, you just have to do this. And I want to do this quickly, guys, because she's an older dog, and I don't want to stress her too much, and kind of want to get her done and home. See, you got that little bit of undercoat there. Pop out all, look at this. See all this? Look at that. Use your comb to clean your brush. Use your comb to clean out your brush, just like that. We got all the undercoat out, guys. We loosened everything up. We're gonna get her in the tub, and we're gonna test the shampoo. Do shed control shampoos really work? Let's check it out. All right, guys, again, we're using Earthbath Shed Control shampoo with green tea and awapui. It's got awapui in it with organic fair trade shea butter. All right, let's do that. Fill the reservoir with some of that. Guys, if you don't have one of these, get one. They're great. Fill the reservoir up. It just cuts your bathing time in half. So instructions are wet dog down, right? Simple as that. Yeah, you're gonna get wet. We're already rinsing away a lot of that dander. Just this alone, guys, it's just all that stuff we brushed out. Just think about it, man. It's just kind of coming off the dog now. A lot of dogs love getting bathed because it feels good to them. Doesn't it feel good to you? You take a bath, wash away all that dirt that's on you. Man, you know, dogs can't do it themselves. All right. So we got to do it. Now we got that awapui going. Look at that. Look at all that awapui working. See that? What the reservoir is doing is really forcing the shampoo right into the coat. See, look at that, really forcing it in, and you're going to get a better result by working all this shampoo into the coat. And this is just like a pre-soak, guys. All right, just get it all in there. You got to give a really good bath. Don't give like some half-ass bath. Give a good bath. Every dog you do should be a really good, thorough bath with a thorough rinse and keeping the dog's needs in mind. Look, get some on our hands here. You know, we're gonna lather up. We're gonna lather right down her back. I'm gonna get some in my hands. I do this, I like to dump it in two hands, so I could use two hands now and just really start to lather up. Lather the dog, work it into the coat. You gotta work it into the coat. Get every inch of the dog. More shampoo on my hand, working the underside. Can this help? I don't know. Can this make this dog or help this dog shed less? Maybe. Maybe. Again, I'm just working every inch of her, guys, right down to look. Scrub the pad. Get your fingers everywhere. Scrub into the pads. Okay, on all four paws. Scrub those pads. This is a good way to find out if they have anything in their pad, anything stuck in their pad. If you want pro results, then groom like a pro. We're pros. I do this every day. Guys, I've been doing this every day for 41 years. 41 years. You just got to get every inch of the dog. Feel your spots. Like I feel like this is a little dry right here. Look, get some more shampoo and just get into that area. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a little bit more water. Right, just to kind of dilute the shampoo while it's on, just a tiny bit, and then just get even like a thicker lather going. Look at this. Look at this. This would be giving the shampoo a fair chance. So if it doesn't work, if I don't notice that, hey, you know, I don't see any difference, she's shedding, she's still shedding, then I know, it's bogus. But we're giving it a fair shot because we did the work. Right? So again, if you're watching this and you think that, oh, I used the de-shedding shampoo and it didn't work, I put my dog in the tub. Well, if you put the dog in the tub without brushing first, I don't know, I would question that result. Look at this mess. Look at all this. Here, look at this shampoo bottle. This is what happens when you're giving a dog a bath. See this? Look at this. It's a tough job. It is a tough job to say the least. Do you get your hands dirty? You get your hands clean, but dirty, if that makes sense to you. Are you working hard? Yeah, definitely, you're working hard. This is a hard job. All you dog bathers out there, I commend you. I commend you because it's a difficult job to bathe dogs all day. Don't let anybody tell you different. You gotta start rinsing all this stuff off, right? Get all this stuff off. I actually want to clean the area a little bit, just to kind of clean up and see what we got. Within that time, it says on the instructions to leave the shampoo on for a couple of minutes so that it actually can work, right? So we're leaving this in for a little bit just so that it can take effect and start to work. And hopefully what's happening here is it's rehydrating that coat. But I'm just as curious as you guys what the result is going to be. This feels really good compared to what I was touching before. Really good. Let's start our rinse because that's actually going to tell us even a little bit more. But look at that. Dude, that's nuts. That is nuts right there. Wow. I am liking that a lot. It's rinsing really well too. Some shampoos, you know, you could feel like they're kind of stuck to the coat. This is, I could feel that this shampoo is coming right off the coat. So that's a really good sign of a good quality shampoo, is how it rinses. A shampoo that rinses really well usually has just much better ingredients in them than a shampoo that you have to keep kind of going over and over again just to get the suds out. But look at this. This is great. Wow, loving this. Man, I can really feel the difference. You good girl. You are such a good dog. Good girl, mama. That's what I do too. If you ever bathing an older dog in the drain time, give them a little help. Give them a little help. Hold them here. Okay, so that gives them a little break, so they're not just using their hips. I always do that. I use my forearms. You got to be strong to do this job, right? I'm holding her rear up while the water drains, so that, you know, a little less pressure on her hips. And final rinse. Good girl, good girl. And I'm going to show you another thing that we're going to do that's really going to help get that undercoat out. Going to use a little force air drying on her. Okay, turn that on. This is going to get more coat out using this force air dryer. It's going to feel so much better. There we go. Oh, I can already tell you guys, big difference. Big difference. Come here, sweetheart. Let's get you out of here, back in your crate. All right, we're gonna give her a break, guys, because as you can see, she's older, had a little trouble standing. We're gonna put her back in the crate, give her a little break, and we're gonna give you our final opinion on, does the Shed Control shampoo work? And if it does, how well? Okay? All right, we're gonna get her back in her crate, give her a little break. Good girl, mama. Okay, so here's my final thought and opinion on the Earthbath Shed Control shampoo. Did it work? Did it control some of the shedding? I'm gonna say yeah, it did, and it worked fantastic. But moreover, I feel that it really rehydrated her skin and her coat. I know you guys can't feel it, but it feels completely different to me. Other shampoos, I don't think they're going to be quite as good at rehydrating as a Shed Control shampoo. I can feel it. There's a lot less hair coming off of her coat. She feels silky smooth. So did it work? It absolutely did work. But I think the caveat here, guys, is once again, follow directions and brush out prior to the bath. Get all that undercoat out. The shampoo is just going to be that much more effective. And if you really want to up your game, guys, go to petedge.com and look up Top Performance Shed Control shampoos. They have a whole line of Shed Control shampoos. Petedge.com. We will leave links in the description below for both the Earthbath Shed Control shampoo and the Top Performance Shed Control shampoo. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and head on over to the Grooming by Rudy podcast. We'll leave a link in the description for that as well. We love talking to you guys, and if you want to learn more about dog grooming, don't forget to check out the podcast, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.